Hello everyone, welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Welcome to your September 1st till the 15th, 2019 General and Love reading. I am going to be doing the Divine Spread. Thank you all for your support, and for those of you that are interested in the astrology part of the reading and the announcements, please wait until the end of the video. That the second part of the video is the announcements and everything that is going on with my channel. Before I start the tarot, just letting you know that I'm launching a brand new website. The address is divinedebut11.com for those of you that are interested in visiting my website and seeing what I have done. I'm very proud of it. And again, I'd like to thank Virgo for all that they do and wish them a happy birthday. It is the time of Virgo. I'd like to thank everyone, not just Virgo, but wishing Virgo many happy returns on their birthday month. I am celebrating my birthday on the 13th of September as well, so it's a very exciting time. We had a new moon last night in Virgo, so perfect time for launching a new website. I just want to thank everyone for all that you do for my channel, and I'm very excited to bring you these September readings. Let's start the tarot, and as I said, for those of you that would like to stick around and listen to the announcements or what cards I'm using, wait till the end of the video. All right, thank you very much. Hello, dear Libra. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is your Divine Spread from the 1st till the 15th of September 2019. I'm taking your Karma Dharma card. Let's see what's going on for you, dear Libra. And you have the Lovers, which is Gemini. So this is a head over heart decision. Some of you may be dealing with a karmic partnership or relationship. Some of you may be meeting your soulmate. Why? The Lovers is two people that are meant to be together. This is also number 6, and Gemini is all about communication. Some of you could be having communication troubles at this time. It is a very difficult time karmically with Pluto, Saturn in the South Node in Capricorn, but it's also a time of seeing the truth. Mercury is very strong. Mercury rules Gemini as well as Virgo, so Mercury in Virgo is very strong. Let's look at your Divine Spread. Libra. At the foundation, dear Libra, you've got the Ace of Cups. What is hidden from you and what you don't see is the King of Swords. So Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. In the recent past, you have the Fool, which is Aries. So Aries is your 7th house of partnership and relationship. Let's look at the now position. Ace of Pentacles. You've got 2 aces already. Crowning your reading and what you want to manifest in the position of your status and your career, you've got the 3 of Cups. Beautiful. The action and advice to take is the Empress. Incredible. The Empress for me is Libra or Taurus. Some people say it's Aries as well. Why is it Libra and Taurus? It's because she is ruled by Venus, and Venus is your ruling planet, which right now is moving through your 12th house. Whilst it's in Virgo, it's moving through your 12th house, so you can't see the blessings, not until Venus moves into your sign. Okay, so let's look at the outcome, dear Libra. You've got the Page of Wands, which is like the Fool. Absolutely gorgeous. Wanting to take that risk. Let's look at the planetary influences, the position of spirit, the divine. And you've got the 9 of Cups. What can I say? What can I say? So far, this is an amazing reading. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Strength card, which is Leo. This is the general energy. Now, Leo is all about true love. It's children, it's creativity, it's fiery, it's leadership. She is looking a little bit exhausted, but she's tamed this wild beast. Some of you need to be a little bit patient, have the courage. Have the courage, if you've got a head over heart decision, to make that decision. Interesting. Beneath the Strength card is the King of Pentacles, which is a Taurus mainly for me, or it could be a Virgo, or it could be a Capricorn. So in the hidden position, we do have the King of Swords. And the King of Swords could also be another air sign. So you may have a choice between two people. Now, as I said, we do have strong Aries here because of the Fool card. Okay. Now, the King of Pentacles is someone who is very money orientated, focusing on their finances, on business. He's not looking too happy in this deck. Not looking too happy at all. And I'm just wondering, and for some of you, you know, the King of Swords could be your energy, but I feel for those of you that are dealing with two different people, some of you may be closing the door on the King of Pentacles. Why? Because you've had to be courageous. I don't know. I feel that maybe you have tried to tame this King of Pentacles. As I said, he could be someone that is very focused on money. This person may have money issues, which if you have been in a committed partnership or relationship with this person, they're bringing their troubles home. So you've had to be the strong one here, have the courage. I feel as though you're exhausted. You are exhausted here with the Strength card. And why I'm saying this, because the King of Swords is in the hidden position, that's why I feel that some of you may be dealing with a second person, another air sign. Now, of course, this is not only going to be the same story for all of you. Now, the air sign here obviously would be Gemini, more than likely, if this is someone else. So very, very interesting. So in the recent past, you have the Fool card, which is Aries. Now, Aries is some sort of a beginning. The Fool is someone who dives in. They want to take a chance. You know, they're beginning a new cycle, and they're going to do that. You know, if it's the last thing that they do. The outcome card is the Page of Wands, which is the minor arcana of the Fool. And it is taking a risk. It is actually taking a risk and sending that message of inspiration, of, you know, you're being very creative with a message, or you are receiving a message, which is, you know, usually I see this page as, of course, it's a messenger. Pages are messengers. There is a message coming through, a messenger coming through who's holding that Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is like the fire that is necessary, the spark that is necessary to get something going. Now, with the Lovers here, again, Gemini, look at the love. Look at the bond. This is a very strong bond. Very strong bond here. So I do truly feel that some of you are dealing with two people. I feel that the King of Pentacles is the person of the past, For others of you, this could even, like, if this is a reading to do with work or business, this could be someone that you have been working for or with. They've got their head down. I feel that you are having new beginnings, because some of you could be moving into something else, something new. Some of you could be cutting ties with the past, and it's, you know, you've had to have the courage to do that, to actually take a risk and have a new beginning if something hasn't been working for you in the past. Because you do, in the now position, you've got that Ace of Pentacles here. And this is in the now position. This is a steady, strong, sturdy, physical, tangible new beginning. And as you can see, an angel is actually holding the pentacle, offering it to you. So I love the depiction here. This is a blessing that you've worked hard for, and you are receiving it. Now, with the Ace of Cups in the position of the deep past, but also in your home, the Ace of Cups is always a new beginning. Aces are always new beginnings. So a beginning in the distant past has given you some incentive and some happiness for the future. The Ace of Cups is a beginning. Aces are beginnings. And for some of you, because she's looking straight at this King of Swords, if you notice, she's looking straight at this King of Swords who is sitting in the hidden position. Some of you may have met this King of Swords in the past. Okay, so something started in the deep past and you've taken a risk, something that is becoming real, something that is actually even grounding you, even though the Fool sometimes is like, it's energy that's up in the air because he's taking a risk. I think that the risk is actually going to pay off, dear Libra. Now, if we are talking about work, this is obviously you having done your homework in the past. You've done your research, your homework, and you know, because the King of Swords is someone who's very intellectual, someone who looks at the facts. They're very calculating. So even if it's not a Gemini or another air sign, could be any other sign, but he's someone who is holding that sword, who wants a new beginning, and they will speak their mind. They will try and find their balance through their thoughts, through their logic, right? Now, crowning your reading, and in the area of career or your status, you've got the Three of Cups. And threes can always be a love triangle. But I feel that this is like, I don't know why, but I feel that this is a beautiful, very pure energy here, where there is going to be a celebration because some of you are supported by family. These could be siblings. These could be family members. Don't forget, we've already got the Empress here, which could be a mother. This could be a mother figure as well. Now, the Empress has a quality. She is a number 3. She is a number 3, but she brings in the harvest. She's manifestation. She's abundance. She's pregnancy also. Some of you could be celebrating a pregnancy. Yes. Because the King of Swords could also be an obstetrician as well. And don't forget that Aries is the seed that is planted, that will grow, that will germinate. Now, some of you, because I see this page as the adventurous page, he's ready to go on an adventure. Some of you are ready to take a trip. Others of you are ready to go for what your passion is, what you desire. There is strong desire here. Now, I'm going to say some of you, this King of Swords could also have strong fire, and Aries would be the fire in their chart. In the divine position is the Nine of Cups. This is a wish card. Wow. So we've got 3 cups plus the Ace of Cups, that's 4 of Cups, and the 9, that's 13 cups, which is Scorpio energy. It's the death card. It's the death, the transformation, okay? It's, you know, something having finished and a new beginning starting. Now, death is also the 8th house, which is other people's money. 8th house is also a very intimate, very secretive house. It's a very sexual house. What I'd like to do is take the romance angels and see what's happening for you in your love life. Wow. Okay. Thank you. Spirit engagement. Your love life is ascending to a high level of commitment. Now, it doesn't mean for all of you that it will happen from the 1st till the 15th of September. That is the potential. That is this ace right here. This could be the promise of this relationship moving into the future. It's crystallizing, just like with Saturn starting to turn direct after the 18th of September. Let's take one more card, dear Libra. One more card, please, Archangel Michael. One more card for Libra. One more card, because there's a lot of people I'm reading for. The cards are flipping open and then closing. Wow, incredible. We've got you deserve love and separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. And you've got you deserve love, you are lovable. And that Cupid's arrow is aiming straight for the separation card. That's incredible. So I feel here that for those of you that are closing the door on the past, it's just the way, look at the similarities here. Just check this out. Look at the way both people in these cards have got their head down. Now, I'm not going to say that you're all excited and happy about, leaving the past in the past. No, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all. Now, King of Pentacles, as I said, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, more than likely Taurus, could even have strong Leo in their chart. Why? Because we've got the Strength card here. Now, separation for some of you could also be that there is separation. Why? Because of not an emotional separation. It could also be just a literal separation. It says time apart from your partner. So this could be because of obligations. This could be because of family dealings. Don't forget we've got the Fool, which means a new cycle. Also, it's got a lot to do with travel, as well as the Page of Wands. Some of you may be needing to travel for if you are starting something new career-wise. So yes, for everyone it's going to be different. What I'd like to do now is I would like to take a couple of cards on with another deck on the Lovers, the Karma Dharma position. We've got the Three of Cups and the Ace of Cups, right? So in your home position, you've got the Ace of Cups. Sometimes, for those of you that haven't been loved in your home, right, you haven't felt secure, then you were filling up your own cup. But you're looking straight at this King of Swords, who could also be a solicitor, remember. And the King of Swords can also even be a doctor. For those of you that have had difficulty with falling pregnant, you've found the right doctor and it's happening. You will be becoming a mother. Of course, the Empress is someone who is pregnant and someone who needs to be patient, roughly 6 months before she can actually give birth to what she's giving birth to. Now, this is not only a physical pregnancy for all of you, it's also manifesting what you are creating. For some of you, you will be doing this in 3 months, others of you in 6 months. Let's look at the Lovers. And we've got the Empress again. Wow. Okay, I'm going to say this. Some of you may already, and you've gotten yourself into trouble. There is a pregnancy here. And because the King of Swords again is in the hidden position, this could be maybe a pregnancy has been shown, a pregnancy outside of a committed partnership or relationship, and that's why the King of Pentacles has his head down. Don't forget that Leo and strength can be babies. Leo, the house of Leo is all about children. So again, the Empress is manifestation. She's a number 3. Threes always speak of love triangles. It speaks of manifestation. Let's take one more card. And we've got the Ace of Wands, which is a very sexual energy as well. This is also intimacy. This is heavy passion. This is the light going on. So it is known that something has been going around. You know, this is a card of excitement, if you get my drift. There is a lot of passion here, a lot of excitement, and a lot of fertility. For those of you that don't want to fall pregnant, take precautions. And don't forget, as I said, all the energies are now in Virgo, which is in your 12th house. Things that are hidden. 12th house is hidden. 12th house is also things that you don't see. Let's take another card on each position. So on the Ace of Cups, the Tower. I knew the Tower would show up. It is Scorpio. It is intimacy. Also Uranus in Taurus. Taurus is values. Taurus is comforts. And Taurus is also the money house. Uranus is trining over to all the planets in Virgo. Very positive energies, changes. This is shape-shifting. Your future is being shape-shifted right now, as is everyone else's, but everyone is being affected on a different level or on a different sector of their life. The Tower is in your home area. If it's scorpionic energy, then this is like massive changes to your foundation, to your security. Don't forget that the Ace of Cups can also be, it can also be like a pregnancy. Yes, it can be a pregnancy. So 10 of Wands fell on top of the King of Swords. 10 of Wands does break down to the Ace. This has been a burden. The King of Swords is also dealing with the Ace of Wands. A new spark, a new passionate beginning. The light is coming on. Whatever has been hidden is going to be shown. It's going to be noted. It will be known to people. And it's a sudden revelation. But for most of you, it's very, very positive. For those of you that wanted to keep a pregnancy under wraps, then I'm afraid it's going to show. I'm afraid it's, you know, the cat's going to be out of the bag. It's just the way it is. Let's take the, and of course this is spirit working its magic. Whatever is going to be known is going to work out to your advantage in the long run. Even if you feel as though it's negative to start off with, it will set the foundation for the future. This is like rebuilding on a solid foundation. Let's look at the Fool. And we've got the Ace of Swords. Another ace, clarity, communication, successful new beginning. Let's take that Ace of Pentacles, which is in the now position. Yeah. Wow. Okay, I was just looking at the Ace of Pentacles here, not noticing what we have. We have Leo here, and there's the house of Leo again. The house of true love, creativity, gambling, taking a chance, risk-taking, you know, romance, flirtation. For those of you that are single, we've got quite a few signs here, but there is love here. There is love here. There are so many signs here that I wouldn't be able to tell you because there's so many of you out there. There's so many signs here. And we've got, don't forget that a lot of us can be, like, we can be shown the energies that we're showing up in, or the element that's showing up for the person that you'll be dealing with is how they feel at the time. So it's very, very hard to tell on a general reading. Let's look at the three of cups in your crowning position. And there's the King of Swords again. Again. Even though for me the King of Swords is Aquarius, we do have Gemini here. Libra. But this could also be your energy. Let's look at the Empress. King of Swords, always, we know that the King of Swords is all about truth, communication, looking at the facts, yeah? Communicating. For some of you, the King of Swords could be someone that is severing ties with, you know, in the house of Capricorn, severing ties with a certain career, a job, a boss. Dear Libra, if this is your energy here. Now, the King of Swords can also be, as I said, Capricorn is also the law. The King of Swords could also be someone to do with the law, someone who wears a uniform. Let's take the Empress. And we've got the Moon, which is Pisces or Cancerian energy. Now, the Moon is Libra. We are having a new moon in your sign. So I think that around the new moon in Libra, I feel that that's when you could be receiving messages through your dreams. You need to trust your intuition that the Empress is here and that you can manifest what you want, and do not be stuck in fears. The Moon is also the mother. The Moon is also things that are hidden. And as I said, the Moon right now, as I'm doing your reading, is in Virgo in the 12th house. So you don't see, you can't see what's going on with your ruler, with Venus, in your 12th house. There are things happening that will come to light, that will be shown. Let's take the last, the outcome card, which is the Page of Wands. Page of Wands, we've got the Nine of Swords, and I had doubts about taking this card. I did have doubts, but I took it anyway. But obviously it's a message that needs to be known for some of you. Nine of Swords is like, it's harsh, okay? It's real harsh. Let's take one more. So I'm going to say I'm tying the Moon and the Nine of Swords together. So it's got to do with things that are unknown. That's the fear that you're going through. Things that are unknown to you. It's hard. Yeah. But as I said, they will illuminate. We've got the Sun and we've got the Moon. Usually here with the Moon, it does look like a full moon, even though it can be even a new moon. Okay. But there is like things that are hidden, things that are unknown are what is frightening here. And we've got the Eight of Cups, and again the Moon is here. So yes, someone is willing to take a risk. They will be leaving those Eight of Cups in the past because they could not find the 9th and the 10th cup, which the Nine of Cups is right here. Now, all these testing times that everyone is going through at this time is all about growth. All about growth. And this person with the Eight of Cups is moving straight into the you deserve love. They think that they deserve love. So that's why they're looking for it. They're being active. And that's a very good thing. Being active, taking action is way better than being stagnant. Let's look at the Nine. Nine of Cups in the divine position. Nine of Cups, and we've got the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, which means juggling. Things are still up in the air. Busy times, but also a decision that is necessary to be made. So you've got the Ace of Pentacles, then you've got the Two of Pentacles. Let's take another card. And we've got Judgment. Judgment calling, which is a number 20, breaks down to a 2. So I do feel that these twos have got a lot to do with partnership and relationship. Now the Judgment card again is Scorpio. Wow. Some of you may be on the cusp with Scorpio. You may be right at the end of the Libra time, and maybe on the last day of Libra. So your birthdays, that's why this could be like your energy. For others of you, you are obviously could be dealing with another Scorpio. We've got Scorpio twice as well. Now, all the signs that I'm mentioning, sun, moon, or rising people, okay? So I'd like to also say that having the Empress twice, this is, of course, a confirmation of something that you are creating, something that you are manifesting. Yeah. Or if we look at the reading, just these cards that I have on my table, we've got the King of Swords and we've got two Empresses. So it could be that you are the King of Swords, let's say, and you are dealing with two different mother material, two beautiful females. They could be two handsome males. It could go either way because it's a general read. But what I know is that the Judgment card is a calling. It's time to resurrect. It's time to, to bring things to life again. What you thought was gone and finished, it's a time of beginning again. And second chances, everyone is entitled to a second chance. Now again, Scorpio is other people's money. It's, again, intimacy. It's things that were hidden. Scorpio is very, very deep. Let's take another card on that moon. And I'd like to take some Sibillas. Another card on that moon with the Empress in the action and advice. And we've got the Hermit. Again, the Hermit, which is Virgo. And it's Virgo time right now. So if you are needing to do homework, you've got two nines here. If you are needing to do your homework, this is the time to do it. This is a time of aligning or, becoming more spiritual. Maybe you are being directed by someone who is the guru for you. This could be a solicitor. This could be a doctor for others of you. The Hermit is someone who is, very works in solitude. They're very calm and they can see. They've got the ability with the light that they receive from spirit. They've got the ability to find their path forward or to be the teacher to others. Now the Hermit again is Virgo. Now some of you, yes, Virgo comes before Libra. Some of you may be at the early stages of Libra, on the first day of Libra. And this could be your reading as well. Now, the whole reading may not resonate for all of you, so just take what does, and please watch your moon and rising signs as well. The Hermit finds the answers because Virgo looks at the details, right? Let's look at the Strength card as the general energy with the Strength card. What else do we need to see about that? What else do we need to know? And you have the World, which is a card of success. This is Saturnian. You've passed the test, Libra. You have passed the test. Now, the World card can also speak of world travel. There is a birth here. There's a literal and for others, a metaphorical birth. Venus is ready to be reborn once she steps into your sign. I feel that this is a preparation time for you guys. When Venus hits Libra, voila, it's going to be your birthday. It's going to be your solar return. And just be patient for the month of September. We know that Libra starts, on the second part of September, so it's not long before there is a rebirth and a birth. For others of you, it's a rebirth, being given a second chance, and for others of you, this is a successful completion of a cycle. You've got the World card, you've got the Fool card. You've got a lot of cards here which say that there is change. There is change. There is manifestation. There is love here also. You've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Sun. You've got the Ace of Cups and the Tower. You've got the Fool card, which is a brand new journey. You have the Engagement card, which can also be just another agreement. Even if you're not getting engaged, for all of you, this is something that is serious, something that will last. Let's look at the Lovers, the Empress, and the Ace of Wands. We have Hymeneal, which is the Ace of Wands again, a spiritual bond. This is someone popping the question. This love is way too strong. There is a spiritual connection here, a telepathic connection, which means that when you think of your partner, they think of you as well. They receive the signs through synchronicity. Let's take another card. We have the Lettera, which is the Two of Pentacles, news coming through. These could also be legal documents as well. And we've got Omaggiotti Preziosi, which is the precious gift. This is the precious gift that is given to you. You've done the work. This is the Eight of Pentacles. You have done the work, people. So you've got the 8 and the 2 of Pentacles, which equal the 10 of Pentacles. This speaks of the family, money, the business. This speaks of stability, a relationship that can go the long haul. This also speaks of a job, a very, a divinely sent career for you, which is what you deserve because you've done the work. I'd like to take 3 Sibillas on the outcome position, which is the 9 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, and the Page of Wands. We've got Dottore, which is number 13, a card of healing through transformation. Scorpionic energies again. We have Consolante Sorpresa, which is the 6 of Wands. It's like a card of success. Uranus in Taurus is bringing you sudden and unexpected success, and also the money that comes along with it, or the abundance if we're talking about love. And we've got Fedelta, 9 of Cups. Your loyalty or your partner's loyalty is, there is a friendship here. And this is the 9 of Cups as well. Your loyalty is bringing your wish in, dear Libra. Your loyalty to whatever situation you're dealing with is bringing you is bringing you the luck. Let's take, these are my handwritten cards. I would like to take one card on this King of Swords. And what I'd like to do is, I'd also like to take a card on the King of Pentacles, just in case this is someone else. Now, this card is for the King of Swords. Let's see. And we have, I dreamt of you before I met you. And this is the Four of Wands, which is stability. This is home. This is putting the groundwork down, putting down those, the foundation. Yeah. Let's take a card on the King of Pentacles. And let's see what the King of Pentacles has got to say to you. Our families will never accept this relationship. And that's the Two of Swords. So, you know your own story. You would know what that means. Now, the Empress. I'm going to take one on the Empress because we've got her twice. And you know which person you are in this reading and who the Empress is for you. So let's take a card on the Empress. I see pain and sorrow in your eyes. Please trust that I won't ever hurt you. And that's the Four of Pentacles. So this is someone like, it's like the Miser card. Or it's got to do with home and foundation. You've got two fours. Two fours and a 2. That's 10 again. There is some completion that you're dealing with. Now, I'm going to take an angel answer. Please ask your question. If you need to pause the video, please do. And think of the question you would like to ask. And I'm going to take a card for Libra. Please, Spirit. For the 1st to the 15th of September. Libra. What do they need to know? Trust. Trust, dear Libra. Let me read from the book quickly. If you don't see things manifesting for you right now, after Saturn turns direct on the 18th of September, things will start to show. So trust in the process. That's what it's saying. This is a time for trust. Sometimes there is no yes or no to a question. There are situations where we are better served by not knowing what is to come so that the miracle can unfold before our very eyes. And it is talking about a miracle. Like children opening a gift, part of the magic of our lives is found in the joy of surprise. Trust that your angels have something amazing in store for you, even if they can't quite tell you yet what it is. And it's saying that you've got a gift. Yes, opening a gift like children. It's talking about children. It's talking about a gift. It's talking about a miracle. I love those words in your reading, dear Libra. Absolutely. I'd love to hear your comments. Thank you so much. And just letting you know that I'm thinking of doing separate single readings for those of you that are interested. Yeah. And all the messages at the end of the video after this part of the video you could listen to if you wish. Thank you again. Sending you lots of love and many blessings. Congratulations for those of you that are manifesting, creating something of your own. Talk to you soon. All right, everyone, thank you for sticking around. If you're obviously here because you wanted to hear some announcements from me. As I was saying in the beginning of the video, I'm very proud of my new website, very happy to have completed it. It will be launched on Monday. We just had a new moon in Virgo just last night, so the website is going to be up and running in the next 1 or 2 days, so very excited about that. Also, I'd like to add that I will be doing extended readings, which will be posted. The link will be on my website. So for those of you that are interested in the extended readings, you go onto my website and click the tab on the right-hand corner at the top, which says extended readings. It's not guaranteed that these readings here will have extended readings, but the next ones will. And you can actually purchase that from my website. And this is because many people don't like the extra lengthy videos. People want an all-round quick view at the cards and what they're all about. So for those of you that love the extended readings, if the reading resonates for you, then if you're interested, you've got the option to go to my extended reading tab on my website to purchase the rest of the reading. And again, I'd like to thank everyone for their support, and just letting you know it's an honor for me to read for you. And I really appreciate all of you here. I'd just like to mention a couple of things about the astrology now for September. Okay, there isn't that much that is very big in September. What I'd like to say, the most important transits, and because this is the astrology part from the 1st till the 15th, what is important is that there is a full moon on September 14th, which is in Pisces, and if you are a Virgo, then this is your 7th house of partnership and relationship, romantic or otherwise. It's, the 7th house is other people. So Pisces is all about unconditional love. And Pisces, of course, is a completion point, because Pisces is the last zodiac, the last sign of the zodiac. So full moons are also completions, and when we've got a full moon, there is more illumination, because we have the reflection of the sun's rays onto the moon. So that's why we usually do things on a full moon. Even the council workers that work on the road, they work usually on full moons because there's more light. So obviously something is coming to light, something to do with Piscean energy. For those of you that know your natal chart, then you would know the house of Pisces and what it's all about for you. But the main thing is that this is a full moon, okay? So it's a culmination. Once a full moon happens, after that we've got another new moon, which we start something, And the full moon, the new moon will be taking place on the 28th of September in Libra, okay? Now, also on the same day, Mercury will be entering Libra. Mercury rules Gemini as well as Virgo. Now, Mercury is all about communication. Libra is all about democracy and finding the balance. So it's a very, very good, the energy is very good for conversations, for communication, and finding the right balance, trying to have everything working where communication is concerned. So Mercury is the messenger, so some of us may be receiving messages in relation to partnership or any relationships. Okay, so Libra is all about communication as well, so a lot of that will be going on. Now, on the same day again, on the 14th, Venus enters Libra as well. And we all know that Venus is love, money, values, projects. Okay, so Venus is actually the ruler of Libra, so that's very positive. Venus is very strong in Libra. So having Mercury and Venus both ingressing into Libra on the 14th, it's a big day. So mark that on your calendar. There's going to be a lot of communication with a full moon, completion of a cycle. Okay, very interesting on that day. So just one more thing, I won't be talking about all the transits for September, as I said, up till the 15th, but what I'd like to point out is that Saturn in Capricorn, in its rulership of Capricorn, it's actually turning direct on the 18th of September. So for those of you that are feeling that things have stopped, time has stopped, just so you know, Saturn is actually stopped right now in the sky. Saturn is very potent. Its energy is very strong. That's what happens when a planet stops moving retrograde and then stops and it gets ready to move direct. Saturn, though, will still be in its retrograde zone until the 24th of December. So I want to ask you, and in your own personal life, what was happening for you from the 22nd of January 2019 until the 29th of April 2019, because that was when Saturn started to move into its shadow zone. So it looks as though those things, those matters, whatever you were dealing with on those from January 22nd till 29th of April, that's the area that Saturn will be covering from the 18th of September until the 24th of December 2019, when it will actually leave its retrograde zone. It still will be turning direct. It will be covering its shadow zone. So that's what I wanted to tell you in relation to Saturn and what's happening with Saturn right now. And we all know that Saturn can be quite hard. Saturn is the Lord of karma and of time. So as I was saying before, if you feel as though time has stopped, Saturn right now is saying that the right time will be when Saturn says it will be. So after the 18th of September, we will see a big change with things starting to happen, things starting to move. Now, Saturn can also bring us the goods. If we've done the work, Saturn will crystallize, will physically bring in the abundance, physically bring in the gifts. So it's not all bad and not all nasty with Saturn. But I'd like to also say, because I talk with a lot of people and I know that a lot is going on at this time. It's a very, very calming time. Why? Because we have Saturn, Pluto, and the South Node. Saturn, Pluto, and the South Node in Capricorn. Saturn is stopped in the sky. Pluto is still retrograde. He won't be moving direct until beginning of October. So we're dealing with a lot of karmic issues right now. And this, of course, is because Saturn and Pluto are right there with the South Node. The North Node is right opposite in Cancer. So we have Capricorn and Cancer. The South Node, North Node is in Cancer. We also have Pluto and Saturn up here. So they're right across. This is an opposition with the nodes. Pluto and Saturn are activated by the axis. This axis is what is bringing us all this karma. Saturn is the Lord of karma, as I've said, the Lord of time. Pluto is very karmic. So is the South Node. This is why we are dealing with a lot of karmic issues right now. So just keep that in mind. Whatever you're going through right now, and I know it's very tough times, it's really hard. We've either got, it's black or white. There's no in between. There's no medium. There are no shades of gray right now. It's either 1 minute it's doomsday and the next it's like heaven, okay? You will notice that that's the energies we're working through right now, and it hasn't been easy for a lot of people. Also, another very important thing is that Uranus in the sign of Taurus is, Uranus in the sign of Taurus here is trining over, trines are very positive to all the stellium of planets in Virgo. So Uranus is the rebellion. It's the rebel, it's the change, it's the revolutionary, it's the humanitarian. It rules Aquarius. But it's in the sign of Taurus, which speaks of values, comforts, the five senses. If we're not valuing someone or something, some situation, then Uranus will break things down and bring change. Uranus is also the future. It is trining over to all those planets. At this time, I'm doing your video, we've got the Moon, Venus, Mars, the Sun, and Mercury, all in Virgo. Virgo is all about our daily routine. It's our health. Virgo is also looking at the details, doing your homework, rolling up those sleeves, being, looking at all the flaws. That's the shadow side of Virgo. But Virgo is also an earth sign. It's very grounding. So is Taurus. So the trine from Uranus to all those planets in Virgo is very positive. So radical change where love is concerned, where communication is concerned, where our daily routine, our health is concerned, our emotions, even the moon is there as I'm doing these videos. And we've also got a major earth trine, grand earth trine, which what a grand earth trine is, that we've got Saturn and Capricorn and the South Node trining over to all the stellium, all the planets in Virgo, and Uranus in Taurus. We have a grand earth trine, and trines are very positive. They're very easy flowing earth energy. So that is very positive, and that's the positive side of things. But we've also got Jupiter in Sagittarius, which is squaring, and squares are not very easy. Squares are like turning a corner. So Jupiter is also going to square all the planets in Virgo. Now Jupiter has got to do with the visionary, expansion, growth, legalities, higher education, spirituality, all those things in Sagittarius, which is very free-spirited. Sag and Jupiter is very strong in Sagittarius. It's his rulership. It's squaring all those planets in Virgo. So it's like, for me, it's like a wake-up call. Hello, look at the future. You're on a spiritual quest. Also, Jupiter is squaring over to Neptune in Pisces, and then Neptune is opposing all the planets in Virgo. So we've got a T-square as well, which is the hard energy. So we've got a mixed bag of goodies. Neptune it's in his rulership of Pisces. Jupiter is in its rulership of Sagittarius. Saturn is in its rulership of Capricorn. Now even Mercury is in its rulership of Virgo. So there is a lot of potent energies happening at this time. Lots of good, some bad, but we've got to take the good with the bad and just keep our head held high and keep working. Okay, so it is interesting in the stars, what's going on right now. I'm wishing you all the best. That's the information that I can give you. I can't make these videos any longer. They're already long enough. Thank you so much, everybody, for sticking around. Thank you for your support. Sending you lots of love, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.